I read your neighbor gave you a big box of vinyl when you were younger. What's the story behind that?
Unfortunately, the story is that his wife died and he didn't want to take all her records back to England with him. So he very graciously gave them to me.
So why did he give them to you?
I'd been playing with my high school band downstairs in our house for a number of years, so he'd been very tolerantly keeping track of that. So he knew we were musicians and he thought I might appreciate them.
Okay, so what did you find in the collection? What records were there?
Seemingly the whole, like a lifetime's collection of Elvis Presley's releases, like 40 of them, incredible. And also a record that is very fond to me called In My Pants by the Reddings.
Okay, why is that a favourite of yours?
It's just it's a great record. It's like a mid-80s electro funk record, and In My Pants is just such an absurd song. It just kind of became a favourite. I don't remember a lot of the other records. I've probably given a lot of them away since then, but that Reddings record is still in my collection.
And was there also something you didn't know back then when you got the record collection and then started listening and then thought, okay, wow, this is it?
Maybe not. I didn't sort of discover any of my favourite artists through that particular record collection. I did find a great record by Eddie Grant. I wasn't really familiar with Eddie Grant. He had a couple of songs on his album that was in that collection. It was really great, so I've held on to that. Yeah, and I don't know, it just became a platform towards sampling things and playing with breaks from records and scratching.
So your first record, Board Face, you used a lot of samples on that. Did you use some of the record collection you got from your neighbor?
Bits and pieces. Yeah.
So some special stuff, or?
A lot of the records were more used, I guess, as a starting point, like for just realising that I could sample bits and pieces and cut them up and manipulate them on a computer and turn them into other songs. Most of Board Face is mostly sampled from things I found in op shops in Australia, second-hand shops. So I kind of started just collecting anything and everything that looked interesting to me and that I had no idea what it sounded like.
So did your neighbour listen to the record?
No, unfortunately, he moved away. I haven't heard from him since then. So I don't know where he is.